Hello, look what my wife bought me. It's a German word right across the top there, which apparently, according to Google, means model series 52 with a rigid frame tender. And that's shortened to BR52. It's quite a big kit, as you can see. It's a trumpeter kit. It's quite a big thing. The gun you can see over here in the corner is the rail gun, the mortar, Morser mortar, that you may have watched the videos on in the past that I built a little while ago. Looking at the box art on the front looks really quite nice, although the colour scheme on it is nothing like the two colour schemes that come with the kit, which is a bit odd. However, we move on. Underneath, on the side here, there's one colour scheme with a camouflage on it, and same picture on the end as on the top. Down the side, which is the colour scheme that I'm probably going to do with it, which is a semi-gloss black. Actually looks bluey grey there now, but it's a semi-gloss black with red chassis and wheels, and that looks quite striking, to be fair. Gives you a little bit of information about the train there. Apparently in real life, in working order, it weighed 149.7 tonnes. The model itself is 883 millimeters long, which is quite a big piece of plastic. Yeah, length 886 millimeters, width 87. 710 pieces, and one piece of photo etch. Opening it up, put that to one side. Apparently these are the pipes that come from the sandbox on the top of the boiler, and that supplies sand to the wheels to give it some traction. And from all the videos that I've watched, for some reason no glue on earth will fix them to the side of the engine, which is a bit odd. I'll give it a go, and no doubt we'll see where I get to as we go along. Some quite big pieces of plastic in there, and very neat. They've also been sanded off there. You can see, you might not be able to see it on the video, but that's been sanded. It's been rubbed down to get the moulding marks off it. This one as well. There's definitely sanding marks on there. The plastic itself seems reasonably hard. There's no marks on it at all. It's nice, that. It's not bad at all. That's sprue number letter K. Now what I do with them is I take before I start the kit, take the sprues out and I mark each sheet with the letter. So that one will be marked K, each plastic bag, and that way it's a lot easier to find them. We put them in alphabetical order and put them back in the kit. That looks like more of the tender, bit of coal there. When I've built this, I intend to put a light in the cabin, in the driver's cab, and a red light in the firebox. So somehow in the tender at the back there, I'm going to put a battery pack and a switch. Shouldn't be too difficult. Quite big sprues there. They're obviously roof of the cab, base of the boiler, the firebox. A lot of little bits. The boiler itself comes all in one piece. Lots of little bits on the sprues there. All look like quite nice and neat. Doesn't look as though there's any flash on any of them. No doubt we'll see. I have fallen for that trap in the past, said everything's all nice and neat, and when I came to put the stuff together, those pieces are terribly distorted when they've been prized out of the mould. Yeah, they all look nice. That looks really quite nice. There you go. We've got some track. The track bed. Now look, I've done this before, as I say, put one of these tracks together. and putting the track together took me about 3 weeks, putting it together and painting it. Here we've got a box with the road bed in it, fairly straightforward, fairly easy to put together, and I think you could buy those separately from what I've seen on Trumpeter's website. In here, a very big box with very little in it. A couple of glass parts, that all looks nice and clear. Looks as though you can see through it all, that's nice. A little bit of photo etch, not much at all there. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 pieces of photo etch. And some transfers, decals. The Trumpeter ones that I've used in the past are really quite easy to apply the decals, so they should be okay. And that is about all that's in there in terms of bits and pieces to put together. Oops, upside down. So I'll put that back in there. Got 2 colour schemes, as I mentioned at the start. Neither of the colour schemes match the one on the box, and that looks to be black to me with red chassis and wheels, and I don't like that camouflage at all. Some might, I don't. That's the way I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the black, but I might put a little bit of white in, or a little bit of blue in there to bring it down to closer to what it was on the box. That should look quite nice when it's done. For a change, I'm not going to rust it up as much, just a little bit of wear and tear on it, and hopefully that'll keep my wife happy as well. She said they're all dull and horrible. Well, there you go. The instructions start off, as they all do, with a plan of the sprues that you get in the box, and then go on to tell you how to put it together. And the last Trumpeter model that I did, last Trumpeter kit that I did, was fairly concise and easy to follow. I'm sure this one will be much the same. It goes up to page number 26, page number 30 rather, and then starts again with the tender. But there's only a few pages with the tender. As you saw a minute ago there, the pieces are very large, so they should be fairly easy to put together. That is about it. Any questions, any comments, please leave them in the box below, and it'd be great if you could like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Ta-ra!